A lot of guys believe that if girls don't like you and they don't want to be with you and they don't want to be around you, it's something like a curse. It's something like something very bad. But the older I get, the more I understand that having girls, it's something like it's not that good, and and not getting girls sometimes is not that bad because women don't respect men usually, if they are not attractive. And there's a lot of normies. There's guys who are normal looking, who are very good at talking to people, who have a very good social lives. They might get girls. Why not? I have seen a lot of normies with pretty girls. But don't believe that they are happy. Don't believe that they are having a good time with them because they only want them for their money. They don't really love them, guys. Women don't respect men. Not even mothers respect men. And the older I get, I'm 27 now, the more I understand that women are nothing but uh, they are not good. I'm gonna tell you something that happened to me when I was a kid. I have always been a fan of pro wrestling and wrestling in general, MMA, boxing, K1, Pride FC, Glory World Series, WWE, TNA. I don't give a fuck if wrestling is fake. I love wrestling and I love combat sports and I have trained wrestling, kickboxing, and MMA. I'm that kind of guy. And I love entertainment, and I love sports. When I was a kid, there was a WWE wrestler called Eddie Guerrero, and he died because I think of a heart attack. And here in Mexico, back when he died, in Mexico it's called lucha libre, not wrestling. But here in Mexico, there were like three magazines: Super Luchas, Luchas 2000, and Guerreros del Ring. Those magazines did three specials about him, about when he died. They made special editions, magazines, and all those kind of stuff. My father bought those magazines to me because we are both fans of wrestling. A lot of people here are, and I had those fucking magazines like they were my fucking, how can I tell you, they were in my collection. They were something that I loved. I love those fucking magazines. Why? Because I'm a fan and because I like to keep my things to me. And they were something that are really, I don't know, because I'm telling you, I'm not that good in English, but it were part of my childhood. I think that is enough to say, and they were part of my collection. And later that Eddie Guerrero died, Chris Benoit died, and maybe you don't like wrestling, but I'm sure that you know him. The tragedy that happened. Well, when he died, and those wrestling magazines did another three special editions. My father bought those editions to me. It was a fucking treasure, guys. And I had those fucking magazines always, you know, not with me, but in my house, like something that I appreciated a lot. But after that, my mother started cheating on my father, and my father, I think he knew about that later, and they broke up. They were divorced. Not it wasn't a messy divorce, but they were divorced. They were even trying, talking about coming back, but she didn't want it to. Imagine. And one day she got angry at me because I told her that I loved my father more than her because she did what she did, and I that was always going to stand with my father. The next day, I went to my grandmother's house on Saturday and Sunday. You know what she did? You know what my mother did? My mother found my magazines and found my toys and found my stuff and the things that I had there. And she destroyed those magazines. She destroyed my toys. Even I had a lot of money there saved. She took that money. And later, I told her about that, and she just laughed about me and told me, "Oh, those things are just magazines. Come on, be a man." And I was like, "What?" I didn't say nothing. But it hurt me a lot that she did that to me. And if I tell her right now about why she did that, she will tell me, "You're a grown ass man, shut up, grow up, get over it." It was cheap, it were only cheap things, that what she will tell me. But it was not about uh, the money, because it wasn't what I had there. It wasn't a lot of money. I mean, it wasn't about the money, because I know that there are guys out there who have, I mean, the quantity of money that I have invested in those magazines and toys, it was nothing compared to what fucking rich kids spend in a fucking day. I know that, but it was like the the feelings that I have for those, not the feelings, but the memories I have from those things, because they were part of my childhood, and my father brought that to me, and we were ultra fans back at that time. The fact that she took those things and destroyed it, it hurted me. The fact that somebody can take your stuff and destroy it and act like it was nothing, that's a fucking lack of disrespect, man. That was a lack of disrespect. And she was always telling me that those things were nothing. But at the same time, my brothers had her own their own things. She never did nothing to those stuff that my brothers had. She always treated her her new husband or boyfriend better than me. And sometimes even she told me that she loved the guy way more than me, that it was a mistake, that it was nothing, she told me. And those things hurted my soul. And I don't talk to her now, but I used to talk to her. I don't want to talk to her in any way, shape, or form. I don't want her. What she did was something that really hurt me. And when your own mother tells you that you are not important, that you are nothing, that you are nobody, that you mean nothing to her, that hurts. Believe me, that shit hurts. So, having lived that, now that I'm 27, that my testosterone is maybe slowing down, I understand that women are not that important in the life of a man. If you are a Chad and if you are a guy who gets a lot of pussy, I understand you wanting to have a girl, because all your experiences have been nice and good, because you're attractive, you're a genetic beast. But if you're ugly like me, the older you get, the more you start to understand that women are that important and they mean nothing but problems. So I'm telling you guys, sometimes if women don't like you, that is more like a blessing than a curse. I can tell you. I remember that, and it hurts me, man. One day she beat me up because I said something bad about her new boyfriend, and she beat the shit out of me. It's not like I couldn't defend myself, but I was in shock, and I felt bad for what she did. And until this day, she still loves that guy more than me. you know, and I know it's gonna sound like cope. I know, but the guy wasn't even attractive, man. He was fucking piece of shit. Normal looking, way uglier than me, and a bad person. But she liked that guy. She liked that guy. Maybe she liked his dick or something. But she loved the guy way more than me. And she was always telling me how great he was, and how awful I was. But anyway, uh, guys, you need to understand. Sometimes the fact that the woman don't like you is something good. Believe me. Focus on your money. Focus on your job. Focus on having a place to stay, and focus on your hobbies, man. Playing video games, going to the gym if that is what you like. Those are good things, man. Or whatever you like, do it. Have fun. Women are not even that good. I'm telling you, Black Pill Mexican Saint is in the house. I'm gonna make more videos. Keep following me, guys.